Welcome to Inhabitat.com's continuing coverage of the London Design Festival with me, Steve Lorimer. 100% Design in Earl's Court in London is an annual festival to sell your products, and many aren't within the reach of the average consumer. And if they are, it is often because developing countries, mostly in the Far East, can produce the goods for a fraction of the cost of local suppliers at the detriment of the environment. Chris Jackson of Northwards came up with the ultimate contrast. He created the 10 exhibition by asking 10 designers to create whatever they wish as long as they spent less than £10 and sourced their materials no further away than 10 kilometers. I talked with Chris alongside one of the designers, Nina Tolstrup of Studio Mama, who made a chair, lamps, and stools out of some wooden pallets salvaged from the back of her high street in London. Okay, here with Chris Jackson from Northwards at the 10 exhibition at 100% Design. Chris, tell me about the inception of this exhibition. I can see many different works of art, and it looks like they're made a bit cheaply.
Well, the idea came from a year of sort of reading and research after around this time last year, seeing all of the stuff that was happening at around 100% and the design festival, and thinking, well, why are we sort of just producing more stuff, and is it sort of the right thing to do? So year on, after sort of period of reading and researching in conferences and thinking about the ethics of sort of what I'm actually doing and why I'm actually sort of doing design and things, I wanted to do something that was a slightly different angle and something that was of more value this year. So after trying to get lots of funding for a sustainable project with sort of 10 different designers, it was very hard to find money, although lots and lots of people sort of gave us sponsorship in kind. Financially it was very, very hard. So a few months ago we came up with the constraints of 10 designers working a 10-kilometre radius from the studios with £10. And I'd always sort of wanted the designers to respond to something where they showed their personal perspective on what sustainability and on what sustainable issues are in London. So although all of the designers are sort of London based, some of them are one's German, one's Danish, one's Japanese, so there's a nice cross section of sort of cultural backgrounds living in London, male and female. And
was it easier to do in London because everyone is from a world, all over the world?
It was
and it's a very local place. Like you think about your own neighbourhood of East London, North London, where you are.
Exactly. It's easier to do in London because lots of people are here. First of all, design-wise, the social and sort of cultural aspect of design is very centred around London. But then also, knowing the people also and knowing their backgrounds and understanding them is also very important to sort of curate and organise a project like this with lots of different personalities within it.
And out of the 10 people you picked, what would they call themselves? Would they all just call themselves designers? Because it looks like some of them look like works of art instead of actual products that you might use.
Certainly, they're all designers of a three-dimensional discipline. So there's no one who really regards themselves as an artist, really.
Because I see things around me. Some are chairs. Some you have a book with coins and condoms stuck into it, like a secret surprise. You have something that looks like a snake going into a lamp on the other side.
Yeah.
So their responses were sometimes outside of their design discipline, sometimes in. It didn't matter to you, did it?
No. It what was important to me was that sustainability is still such an ethereal thing, and it's a very fluffy subject, and there's lots of people out there who feel it's sort of their responsibility to chastise you for not doing this or celebrate when you're doing this or whatever. So what I wanted to illustrate is that one person's sustainability is not another person's sustainability, and everyone has a sort of different feeling about it, and it's really interesting to see this sort of like cross section of the designers show their like personal feelings and personal interest and things like that. So yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go talk to one of the people that made one of these objects
Okay.
for you. Okay.